What's up, fellas? Welcome back to the seminar. So today, what we're going to talk about is the most important traits a man can have to attract a woman. So I really took a few weeks to kind of navigate this through and really think this through thoroughly. So I'm going to put all these traits from the best to last. So number one, confidence. You're probably thinking, oh, why don't you put looks first? Because looks is the first thing a girl sees, not your personality. But look, I have my reasons. Because there are a lot of good looking men out there, no homo. But a lot of these good looking guys have no game. They got balls of a turtle. Every time they see a hot girl, man, they go hide behind a bush because she might have a high interest at first. She likes what she sees. But when he opens his mouth, her pussy starts to dry up because he cannot hold a conversation. He cannot maintain frame. He cannot maintain eye contact. This motherfucker is looking into outer space at the moon, not knowing what the fuck is going on. No game whatsoever. Guys, I've seen this happen in real life, and I've Skyped a guy who is just like this. If you look at this guy on Instagram, man, this guy is fucking jacked, got fucking ripped six-pack abs, a nice jawline. He's fucking 5'11", but he's 23 and he's still a virgin. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy is actually very good looking. This is a prime example of that. Because when you're good looking and you don't have the confidence and you don't have the balls to approach women and talk to girls and not get rejected, you're in a state of scarcity, because all confidence is knowing that everything in life is subjective, that some girl might like more masculine men. Some girls might like goofy guys. Some girls might like guys with fucking bald heads. Who the fuck knows? Some girls might like guys who are black. Some girls might like guys who are Asian, because everything in life is subjective. That's what the guys who are confident understands. He understands that, hey, if a girl does not like me, I don't give a fuck, because there are fucking 100 more girls tomorrow. Because that's where confidence comes from. It comes from an abundance mindset where you understand that everything in life is subjective. Because some of you guys get rejected by fucking 2 or 3 girls, man. You think you scum on earth. You think you're a fucking incel. But you gotta understand that everything in life is subjective, and confidence comes from an abundance mindset where you don't give a fuck. You can naturally speak your mind. You can naturally be yourself, and you can accept your flaws and insecurities, because the major thing that's holding a guy back is his insecurities. He feels that his ears are too big. He feels like his lips are too puffy. He feels like his eyes are too chinky. He feels like his fucking forehead is too big. He feels like that girl might not like his long nose, but who gives a fuck? You need to own up your insecurities or let it own you. You gotta have a mindset where if she does not like this fucking long nose, man, she can get to fucking two-stepping and get the fuck out of here, because there is a girl who's going to like you for you. I fucking promise you. If you approach fucking 100 girls, man, you're gonna get at least one. I fucking promise you. Because guys, let me tell y'all a story, man. So during my freshman year of college, I ran into this guy named Miguel. I will never forget who this guy is. That dark-skinned guy who came from Angola, straight from Africa. Man, this dude was he looked like a goblin. Not the best looking dude, man. No offense to you, Miguel, if you watching this, but he's not the best looking dude, but this dude was smooth. He got the charisma, and he does not give a fuck. I witnessed this firsthand. I swear to God, guys, right hand to God. I remember we were walking to class, right? And then this is a girl, man. Everybody in the school wanted her. This girl was bad. She was white, fucking fat ass, skinny waist. And I was like, man, there's no way you're gonna approach her. No fucking way. He was like, man, bro, watch me. He walks up to her nonchalantly, like nothing is happening. He just walks up to her and he's like, excuse me, miss, you dropped your keys. And she was like, I didn't drop anything. And he was like, no, I just had to find out a way to get your attention. My name is Miguel. And there he was, talking to the finest girl in school, man. He's over there just, man. And every time he talked, man, he was very slow in his speech. He was very calm. He made sure everybody hear his words. And every time he talked, he was very passionate about it. I was looking at him, man. He was using all this fucking hand motions and shit. She was pointing here. He just very into the conversation. Like, I admire him to have the balls and the abundance mindset. He got her number, man. And after that, I was like, man, if that motherfucker could do it, I could do it. Like, he just had an abundance mindset where everything that comes out of his fucking mouth is fucking hilarious. He just has hella charisma, and that's what made him so successful with women. Guys, if you want to talk to the abundance cheek slaying master, man, you need to talk to Miguel, because Miguel is the one that started all this. Like, he helped me with the abundance mindset. Just watching him do that was an inspiration to me. So this is why I put confidence first, the abundance mindset where you don't give a fuck. You own for who you are. Man, this dude looked like a goblin, but he did not give a fuck. It did not stop him from getting girls. And when I asked him, what do you think about rejection? And the words right out of his mouth, man, I don't give a fuck. This is why I put confidence first, because me knowing Miguel, knowing that he's not the best looking dude, but the fact that he owns up to it, he doesn't give a fuck. He does not let his insecurities get him in the way of talking to girls and having a good time and enjoying life. That is what made him so successful with women. He does not give a fuck, and that's why I have so much respect for him. That's where the Abundance Cheek Slayer was born. He taught me a lot, fellas. So shout out to my boy Miguel. And the next thing on the list is your looks, because looks get your foot in the door, but it's that charisma and personality is what going to get the panties to drop. It's like you going to the interview. You can show up decked out in a Versace suit, Gucci shoes, Gucci everything, got a nice Rolex watch on, but if you sit down during the interview and you cannot talk, you cannot speak for yourself, everything that comes out of your mouth, you just quake in your boots, you don't sound confident, you don't sound nervous. What makes you believe that they're going to hire you if you don't even believe in yourself? You gotta have that experience. So fellas, so looks is not the end all be all, but let me tell y'all something. You cannot change your facial features, but you can change your financial situation and you can change your body. This is why I always tell you guys to work on the self-improvement or work on the self-improvement. Get into the best shape of your life. Because when a girl first sees you, her first impression is, if this guy's overweight, he's fucking lazy, he's probably not pre-selected. But versus a guy who's fucking fit, she's gonna be like, okay, this guy takes care of himself, he's probably pre-selected. If he can take care of himself, he can take care of me. So this is why I always tell you guys to work on the self-improvement. Get your diet right. Get in the best shape of your life. What's your skin routine like? Are you using moisturizer? Or are you just fucking dry and crusty as fuck? Are you using a cleanser? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you washing your face? Are you drinking lots of water so your skin can get hydration? What's your fashion like? Are you up to date on fashion? Are you going out in public in just fucking pajamas and just looking busted and disgusted? You have to come off presentable. What's your shoe game look like? Are you grooming yourself every 2 to 3 weeks? Are you getting nice trim ups? Or do you look fucking hairy as fuck like Sasquatch, look like a caveman? Are you trimming your pubes down there, or does it look like a fucking jungle? That's fucking disgusting. You gotta take care of yourself. Guys, I get trim ups every 2 to 3 weeks. I wanna make sure I look on point, ready to face fuck my day. You gotta start with a self-improvement. Or do you want to sit back and just watch porn, just jack off all day while you bust all these fucking nuts, while you slap the monkey, jerk the girk all day, busting nuts all over yourself, your body's losing nutrients? This is why you guys break out. This is why your skin is all fucked up, because your body's losing so many nutrients. This is why you suffer from anxiety and depression, because you're busting nuts all over yourself. Because when you jerk off, guys, porn is not real. So stop with that shit. It's a self-improvement. You gotta make yourself better every single day. Sacrifice, discipline. This is what it takes to look good and feel good. You have to work on yourself, the self-improvement. This is what is going to make you more attractive to the ladies. So this is why looks is second. You gotta stay improving every fucking single day. But is looks the end all be all? Not necessarily, because I have a story to tell you. So long story short, so I was talking to this girl, right? I'm not gonna tell who her name is because she probably watches my shit, but she's black. And she told me specifically that you're not my type. That's the first thing she said to me. But we started hanging out more. She got a taste of this charisma. She got a taste of this abundance mindset. And she started to fucking fall in love with me. I swear for God. She said, right hand to God, she's like, you're not my typical type. I don't date Asian guys. I like guys who are 6'1", taller than me, and all that bullshit. But I changed her perception because I have the charisma and the confidence, and every time she's around me, I'm positive. Every time she's around me, she's having fun. So that's where the abundance mindset comes from. So we have confidence, looks, and number 3, I'm going to go with social status. So pretty much nowadays, guys, girls pretty much like guys who are pre-selected. And what is social status? So social status is pretty much how popular you are, how well known you are. None of this shit matters when you're fucking 30 because in the younger generation, a lot of these fucking young teens and the young adults are on social media, on Instagram. So pretty much having social status is how many fucking followers you have, how many likes you get on your fucking pictures, how many fucking comments you get. Just all that fucking bullshit that's not matter, man. I don't give a fuck about the views. I don't give a fuck about the likes. But apparently that's what people pay attention to, because that is what's gonna give you social status. Because how many likes you get, how many follows you get, how many comments you get, it just pretty shows that you're a likable person. So the girl in the girl's mind is like, hey, if this guy's a likable guy, man, I can like him too, man. Women are like fucking groupies, because so this is why I always tell you guys, man, you should have a social media where you should post pictures of you living a life of abundance. You should build your followers. You should post your purpose. You should build your business on social media, because social media is a platform where you can get your shit out there. But social media is what's gonna give you the social status. And two, to social status is being able to find a purpose and being successful. So you look at Drake, Leonardo DiCaprio, they have a lot of social status, but that's going to be the 1% of us. Let's be honest. Do you understand what I'm saying? So social status is number 3. And number 4 to get a girl, fellas, is having money. But I will never take this route, because if you just lead with your success, she will never like you for you. She'll just use you. And in this terms, we call them the beta male provider, because if you're just a provider, she will not fuck you the same like she'll fuck you if she likes you for who you are, your confidence and your looks. Because being a beta male provider is just a guy who just fucking provides. She has to exchange for sex, so she feels like it's a fucking chore to have sex with you. She has no desire for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So being a beta male provider, man, this is the last one, because having a lot of money is good, but at the same time, if you use it to fucking lead to get girls, guys, you're a trick, you're a fucking beta male, you're a fucking simp. But these are the guys who are pretty much fucking incels, guys who have no game, guys who are fucking overweight, guys who are fucking old, who can't get laid, so they use their money, they lead with their money. But the sex is not the same, because she feels like it's a chore to have sex with you. You never want to lead with your success. You want a girl to discover that shit over time. You never want to brag over how I got this going on, I got this. All that shit has insecure written all over it, because basically what you're doing is, man, I'm not good enough, so let me try to fucking impress you with all the success, because I don't have the charisma and I don't got the looks to impress you. So you never want to lead with your fucking finances. You want to lead with your personality, the abundance mindset, and your looks, which is the self-improvement, the skincare routine, the fucking fashion, the fucking my body that I fucking developed over fucking training. So fellas, I think that's pretty much covers it. So looks is number 1. Man, excuse me. Confidence is number 1. Looks is second. But guys, if you are good looking, man, you gotta make sure the looks, the internal matches the internal. Because if you're good looking, if you have no fucking confidence, man, it's just a fucking waste. It's like pretty much driving a Ferrari without the engine. You gotta make sure the Ferrari has the Ferrari engine where everything matches. You gotta make sure the looks matches the fucking confidence. You always gotta have that fucking confidence. You gotta fucking run this shit. And number 3 is social status. This is going to be your fucking followers on social media and how successful you are. And number 4 is leading with your money. Okay, fellas? You never want to lead with your money. I don't want you guys to be fucking tricks and fucking simps. You want to lead with your personality, your charisma, and who you are. So, fellas, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to hear next. You guys are giving me great ideas, fellas. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Stay up and live a life of abundance. And fuck these hoes who sleep and slay cheeks all day, fellas.